Junkyard bricks.
What's going on, everybody, and welcome to another live Wednesday video of
Junkyard bricks.
I've got nothing to add.
Yeah, that's cool. So, this is a Boba Fett finale breakdown, but before we get to that, I do have
before we get to that, spoilers
for sure. But I do have some news. I have some news for us to discuss.
Oh, okay.
News item number 1. Russell Crowe has joined Craven the Hunter.
Wow.
Russell Crowe is already playing Zeus in Thor: God and Thunder, but he is rumored to be a Craven family member, maybe Craven's dad. But Russell Crowe is joining another Marvel property as in Craven the Hunter.
What do you guys think about that when they're doing the
Double
same
duty?
actor playing multiple characters stuff?
Well, it makes me think that if Russell Crowe is in Thor: Love and Thunder as Zeus, that Gore is going to kill him pretty quickly. Like, he may have a scene where he's got a lightning bolt in his hand and Gore just kills him, and then that's it. And it's like, oh, Russell Crowe. Kind of like Matt Damon in the second one. Or in the third one.
Well, let's not glaze over the fact that Craven has already been Quicksilver.
Right. Yeah.
So,
and Kick-Ass, another comic property.
and Kick-Ass.
Yeah.
Oh, who's playing Craven?
Aaron Taylor Johnson.
Okay.
The kid who was he was Quicksilver and Kick-Ass in Ultron.
Horrible casting.
You thought so?
Oh, horrible.
I think he's good for Craven, though. Even like the mock-ups I've seen, he looks pretty good for Craven.
We'll see.
Well, he's so negative,
Craven with
Jimmy.
With a square jaw.
You put enough facial hair on him, he'll be fine.
Oh my god. What is he? He still looks like he's 19.
Like I said, you put enough facial hair on him, any little baby boy can look like he's all grown up. Like, look at Jason. He looks like he's 15. You put a little beard on him, he's 42.
Yeah, we're talking about Sony here. Sony's only 3 levels.
I look like
DC.
I'm 65. Anyway, so what does this mean? This means that Craven has some spec that goes along with him.
Sure.
2 girls, Tigra is one of them. Actually have some information here. She appeared first in Giant Size Creatures #1. Right now you can get that book for $130 in higher grade, $45 for mid grade. And actually Craven has a history with Squirrel Girl, Marvel Superheroes #8. I know, sad to say, but
don't get me started.
This might be Squirrel Girl's entrance into the Marvel Universe. Hey,
Jimmy's a fan.
That's
not a fan, huh?
Ever created.
Listen, I don't hate the character. I hate Erica Henderson's version of the character. I don't like that book. I don't like her art. I don't like anything about that moment in time.
Well, really, anything that's any character that's modeled after some kind of rodent that climbs trees and eats nuts, she's gonna have buck teeth.
Do we have to go over the people that she's beaten?
Please.
She's beaten Thanos. She's beaten
Please.
Galactus.
Please.
She's beaten Doctor Doom.
Please.
She's got quite a little hit list.
Please, with her squirrel powers.
All right. Well, anyway, Marvel Superheroes Volume 2, #8. That goes for about $100 in good condition, maybe $150 on near mint condition.
That is crazy. That book sells for higher than the Tiger book.
Yeah. Yep.
You said it was Giant Size Creatures or Giant Size Chillers?
Giant Size Creatures #1.
Interesting.
Yeah. And then third is Hellcat. So that would be The Cat, Claws of the Cat =1 from 1972. That is more, you're looking at $180 for that book in nice condition. $55 on the low end, but
that book's got to be tough. Isn't that like a solid black cover?
Totally black cover. Nice yellow popping, though. There's a lot of nice yellow on that book. That is a pretty one. But yeah, that's a lot of black. And then thirdly, Calypso, which Craven has a relationship later on. Calypso appears in Amazing Spider-Man 209. That book is not expensive. You could probably get that book for like $20.
Yeah, I think that book is heating up, though, right?
It is
That
heating
is,
up because
yeah.
there is a history there, and she's kind of like a voodoo priestess that there is a history there for Craven. So that is pretty cool. Second bit of news. Rupert Friend is reportedly playing the Grand Inquisitor in Obi-Wan Kenobi. Are you guys familiar with the Grand Inquisitor?
I am not, but I did see several memes today about.
I tried to buy the Grand Inquisitor's first issue a while back.
Yeah, they're
People
actually
kept on outbidding me.
another one that's heating up. I looked today. I did not see one for under $150. There's one guy who's got two left at $140 a piece, but you're not getting that book cheap anymore, and that's Darth Vader number 6.
Who I was going to say, which series is that?
Darth Vader number 6, but it's not the Darth Vader Afra series. It's Darth Vader Darth Vader Volume 2, I think
It would be Volume 2, because the
Yeah.
Afro series is Volume 1.
Afra's 1, I think that one's 2. 2017. Afra's 15, I think.
I wonder if I may have that book.
You might have
Don't-
that book.
I don't.
Definitely if you were... well, you weren't subbing to books that time, but
No.
You were
I mean, I
landing
wasn't
some...
selling the books any earlier than 1 year ago this time, but I was purchasing any Vader books that I found that were
Yeah.
relatively affordable, and most of them I was finding for $2.99, $3.99. That
Yeah,
kind
you
of thing.
you could have
So,
got one, definitely. I got one in that Star Wars collection, so I have one, maybe two.
you don't say.
I mean, I have thinned out a lot though. So what I used to have and what I have now, I don't know what I got rid of at the flea market. So it's hard to say. But I don't think I sold that many. I did sell some Darth Vader books though. I know that. But
Did
that
you
was
really?
yeah, because Erod bought them off me.
I
He
would.
bought a stack of them.
Well, then you definitely had the Grand Inquisitor in there.
I don't think I did because I think I was going through them first for Key Collector for like first appearances before I put them in there. Because
So the first
I knew that
cameo
series had
is
stuff.
in a Kanan book.
First cameo.
Yeah,
Yeah, but that might be a secondary book to get.
I already have that one.
Kanan 1?
It's Kanan 12.
Kanan 12. Wow, he goes all the way down to Kanan 12.
And I do not have this first appearance.
No?
It's really funny
He's right on the
how
cover.
similar this is to the cover
Yeah.
that Cad Bane is in, right? The Darth Maul.
Yep,
But
it's pretty similar. A lot of lightsabering.
a lot of sabering.
A lot of sabering. So next news item, Star Wars Andor renewed for season 2 before it even airs. And I didn't even care about the first one. Does anybody want to see what Cassian Andor, Diego Luna, is up to before he dies in a big fiery ball of flames at the end of Rogue One? Does anybody even care? No? You guys? Both
I'll
of you?
watch it, but
I know
not
we'll
if
watch it.
not if it's directed by Robert Rodriguez.
Yeah, we're getting there, Jimmy. We're getting there.
I think
So-
Jimmy's top 10 films when we do it are going to mostly be Rodriguez films.
Yeah. Anyway, Cassian Andor's first appearance is Star Wars Rogue One adaptation number 1. They go for like $20. But if you want to get your Cassian Andor book now, it's probably cheap. You can get them, no problem.
There's isn't there a pretty big Walmart variant of Rogue One? The first.
There might be.
I think there is,
There might be.
if I'm not mistaken.
Maybe you can find one of those 3-packs. I haven't seen 3-packs in a long time, but maybe you can find one in one of those. And the last bit of news, and it's kind of relevant because we were talking about it last week. Bruce Willis has his own category for the Razzies now. 8 films in 2021, all Bruce Willis films competing against each other for the worst Bruce Willis film of 2021.
Oh, man.
Those films are American Siege, Apex, Cosmic Sin, Deadlock, Fortress, Midnight in the Switchgrass, Out of Death, and Survive the Game. And sadly, I have seen 5 of these. They're all really bad.
I mean, hopefully Moon Knight and the Switchgrass, it's definitely got the best name.
Just for the name, Midnight in the Switchgrass definitely gets my vote. Just for the name.
Did you guys see the other major news in Sony Marvel dumb this week?
No, please say.
I think it's pretty dumb anyway.
Oh my.
That we're gonna have 50 Shades of Madam Web with Dakota Johnson being cast as Madam Web.
What's wrong with that?
Dakota Johnson.
Dude. What? All right, so I'll look at her all day long. What's the problem?
No.
All right, so you don't think she fits? Why? Because she's not blind?
Well, because she only plays one character.
She plays it really well.
She plays Dakota Johnson.
She plays Dakota Johnson
Jesus.
really well.
I think I have higher standards.
I don't know.
No. I agree with you, Jim. I think Dakota Johnson just plays Dakota Johnson. If she's in a romantic comedy, if she's in something else,
she's gonna
like
have the soft thing.
It's kind of the same wooden approach to it.
She's gonna be okay. I'm Madam Web.
Wow.
I'm gonna work with Spider-Man. Oh, jeez. Let's go to the Red Room.
This just
Jesus. Come on.
This just in. There is a Rogue One Walmart adaptation. Key Collector has it as $115 on the high side.
Is there?
So,
that would probably. So if I were a speculator, that is the one. That's what I would go. I would go variant instead of the main book, because the main book there's going to be a whole ton of them, like Jason said.
There is seven variants that warrant acknowledgement by Key Collector.
What?
To add to your comment, I just saw a thing that says Dakota Johnson is under fire for not being blind.
Yeah, I know. I saw that. She's not blind.
She could go real method and become blind.
She's not blind, therefore she cannot play Madam Web. Although, everywhere I've read, there's like a version 2, a more modern version of Madam Web, and I think she's got her sight or whatever. She's just
is she just nearsighted?
I think she's just.
Was Charlie
like
Cox
telekinetic.
attacked for not being blind?
What's that?
That's true. Charlie Cox, is he going to get that canceled?
That's actually a good character.
Yeah, I know.
Like that we all care
I'm
about.
surprised they're not going after him. I was looking at the Oscar noms this year, and there's 3 movies nominated for an Oscar, all have deaf people in them. So that's a thing.
It is a thing.
I guess you got to have. I mean, Eternals had a deaf actor. Wasn't there another one? Wasn't there a deaf actor in Hawkeye? Oh yeah. Yeah, Echo.
The girl who plays Echo.
Yeah. So she's deaf too. So
she actually does have a prosthetic limb.
Oh, does she really?
Yeah, that's her actual
so
prosthetic
she's
limb.
Blind and she's a tripod?
Yes, she's deaf and she has a prosthetic limb.
Okay. There
so
you go.
she probably had an accident that caused both things, I would think.
She ticks the boxes.
Yeah, I watched the making of Hawkeye today at lunchtime.
I really like that series. I might revisit it.
It was good.
Yeah, I thought it was really good too.
Yeah, I just watched Suicide Squad again. I really liked it.
Have you started Peacemaker yet?
I have not started. So how many episodes are left? I'm just gonna wait and.
Oh jeez.
Yeah, I don't know how many are left.
Is episode 7 coming up or episode 6 tomorrow?
Yeah.
I can't remember.
I
think it's 7 tomorrow.
7, I think.
I think I will definitely just
binge it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so stop.
Dolph, did you get any packages from CGC this week?
I sure did. It's right behind me.
Is one of them my book?
I don't want to. What?
Is one of them my comic book?
Oh, is it yours?
One of them is mine.
I thought this was Rick's. This is your book?
One of them's a New Mutants 98, and one of them is 2 books. You should have gotten two packages.
This is the one. I didn't get a note for another. Did you get is there delivered?
Well, mine shipped before Rick's, so I'm going to go ahead and say that's probably mine.
Oh, yours shipped before Rick's?
Yeah.
All right, so this is yours. Let's open it before we talk about Boba Fett. All right, boys and girls. Or Jason, you want to give the boys and girls a little backstory here?
So this is from a collection I bought this summer. I guess it was probably this fall. One single owner collection. The fellow must have, had been across the street from a 7-Eleven or something. Drank a lot of big gulps because everything was newsstand in this collection. A lot of books were in kind of rough condition, but many of the keys were in pretty solid condition. This is a New Mutants 98 newsstand. Dolph actually has ASM 298, 299, and 300 still in newsstands, still left to submit to CGC at this point in time. I don't know how quickly I'll submit them because it's like a 150 to 200 day turnaround at this point. So, but this got submitted in a recent submission that somehow bypassed a submission that I had sent in 3 months earlier that still has not come back. And I had the books back, the other part of these books back in December. So who knows?
5 months before something I fast tracked.
Yeah, who knows what the process currently is for
God, why is this not
getting shipped? So
there you go.
We guessed last week. I think I said I hope it's a 9 or above.
This is a single book.
We had estimated earlier that we thought it was a 9.4, but based on
that
some
was a little generous anyway. 9.4. I forgot about that corner up top.
Yeah, so really the one issue is there's kind of a small bindery tear at the top. I don't think there was really any color breaking spine ticks, but it did have a bit of a spine roll too that
So
I think
we'd be happy with a 9 over a 9, a 9 or over, right?
Yeah,
we just don't want anything in the 8s.
I mean, essentially I paid about 80 cents for the book, so
yeah.
I think I'll be happy with I mean, obviously a book like that, every grade above 9 impacts the value quite a bit. So I got a cardboard, I got a single wall.
I'm just gonna drop it. You ready? What are we thinking?
I'm going to use my telepathy and say it's a 9 even.
Boom.
That's pretty
All
good,
right.
actually. As long as it's not an 8.5, 9 is good for its. Because I could see its problems right here. That top corner. That top corner's not rough, but it's definitely got issues. And I don't know if I can get it on camera, but let's see. Yeah.
Yep.
That's it. That's that top corner.
Really, I'm surprised that one got off white to white. I was hoping that got white.
Yeah. See, it's that corner is pretty rough. That's it. That's its only flaw. So a 9 on that's pretty good. Either way, though, a 9.0 newsstand. And
yeah, I think that's probably still right around $500.
Because I also know, like, it presents, like, down here, it presents a spine roll, but there isn't a spine roll.
Right.
So it's just like a miscut.
Yeah, because the staples are on the end, right?
Yeah, the staples are on the end, and it's rolled over at an angle, so it's definitely miscut. So that also hurts it. Plus, it does have some color rub, like the blue, if you can see, has got a lot of like white on it. I don't know if it's not going to come out too good. Yeah, you can kind of.
Looks gorgeous still.
It does look nice.
Yeah, that's not
Anyway,
a book I'm looking. That's not a book I'm looking to sell. So
you're gonna hang on.
I'm really happy with it. I mean, I could be happier, but I am happy with it.
It's a good keeper, though.
Yeah.
That's a good keeper until you find a better one.
And you can always do that. Sell your 9, you get a 9.2, and keep upgrading a point every time.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
Let me get it back in its sleeve. Its protective sheath. Alright, back in the plastic. Back in the cardboard sandwich. I don't know why I thought this was Rick's books. Alright, and back in the box. Back in the box.
Put it back in the box.
Wow, that whole box was for one book.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, yeah, I'd rather they did that than some of the shipping I've been getting lately, that's for sure. I don't know if I shredded it or what did I do?
Hey, Dolph, I found out that my sideshow is $60 shipping today.
$60 shipping? That's
Yeah.
about right. Shipping ain't cheap these days. I know when I shipped the heavy one was Apocalypse. Cost me, with the insurance, was $140 to ship it. Something like that. It's not cheap.
Jim,
Alright.
you didn't get your package yet today, did you?
No,
From me?
dude, I did not.
Alright, boys and girls, let's get to the good stuff. What do we think of Boba Fett?
Wait a second.
We have a sign already made for this thing?
Spoilers.
Spoilers, yes, definitely
Jimmy's got notes.
spoilers.
I'm sure Jim's got notes.
Spoilers for sure.
Uh,
Who wants to start?
It was directed by Robert Rodriguez.
Chris wrote me and he said it was a solid finish to the season.
Okay.
I could not disagree more.
Yeah, I thought that it felt.
It felt small.
Okay, so we're doing obviously full spoilers, right? So
Yeah, we're not beating around the bush here.
obviously love seeing Rancor. I thought the whole King Kong Rancor thing was so pandering. It was like you're Star Wars, man. You don't have to freaking pander to King Kong or something like that. Like, what would the point of Rancor be to climb that tower? There is 0 point. So I thought that was pretty rough.
That
I
was a
also
miss.
thought, like, I don't know, man. Somehow they did fighting scenes in Star Wars better in 1977 than they did in this series.
This is what I'm gonna say. What they built up to be epic was very small.
Yeah.
Everything about it was small. It was like 5-on-5 gunfights. Like this is like it was
I did also think was insane that the planet was really,
Yeah.
the Neon Bandits, Boba Fett, and
even Freetown making it into the battle was just on like this skiff. It's like
Yeah.
it was like people arriving on a train car and Dan Doherty from Deadwood just like pew, pew, pew. It was bad. It was really bad.
I also thought the whole frigging Ocean's 11 part where what's her face is explaining how they've got the city flanked out. I was like, oh wait, so you've got one Wookiee in an entire
You got one
section
Wookiee, you got
of
a
the
couple
city,
teenage kids.
and that means that's held down.
Yeah.
I was like, held down.
What? Yeah.
And they said army. They said like basically an army of these pikes. Are here.
Yeah.
An army. And somehow there's no army. Like there's a couple guys here, a couple guys there, a couple guys here. And then Cad Bane only comes in late. Like he's a gunfighter.
But why? Okay, so Cad Bane is basically 1-on-20. He's badass, but is he? I don't know. All right, so were we all in agreement? Cad Bane is not dead. I think that's what that blinking red light was telling everyone.
The
Hopefully,
blinking red light?
Yeah, on his lapel, his light was still blinking.
Oh, I
I am
didn't even notice the red
hoping
light.
Cad Bane is not dead because
Yeah, I mean that
would
seems
be
like
a shitty
total
way to get rid of
waste.
one of the most badass characters.
Yeah, it seems like a total waste.
It is a
too.
total waste if Cad Bane is gone.
I just thought to myself, like, these freaking fight scenes, like the exchange between Cad Bane and Boba was like, there are, like, I'm not a huge Quentin Tarantino fan, but like every scene in Kill Bill is more epic in terms of a fight than these battles would be.
I'm starting
It's
to
like-
lean. I'm starting to lean towards Jimmy that Robert Rodriguez just can't.
He doesn't know how to do a fight scene worth it.
He can't handle this.
He
Like,
doesn't.
They had like 12 minutes of the Freetowners against a wall, and they couldn't have given a little more of that time to an exchange between Cad Bane
or
and Boba?
how about the colored bikers basically cornering themselves in their little like hangout? They're like they might as well be in like a big giant trap. Like they're just hanging out in like a little cul-de-sac with no way out except front. It's like you would never choose that. Like they're just like they're asking to be trapped.
How do
there.
they stay so clean? They live on a desert planet. How are they so clean?
They were cleaner than they were cleaner. They had a cleaner pocket than
that girl.
Than
That girl
Tom
has
Brady.
no tan. She has no tan on a desert planet, and they're always clean.
Cleaner pocket than
Plus,
both than Tom
these
Brady.
kids are supposed to be like vagrant kids, like on the street. And why do they have fancy bikes? And there's no rhyme or reason to these characters at all. No rhyme or reason. And then the freaking Cad Bane gets the Rancor out of the way. He beats the Rancor by going when the Rancor is getting shot in the face by a major pistol, and he's still tearing this monster apart, and Cad Bane gets away from it and goes with a little bit of fire.
Jim,
What
it
the hell?
was the equivalent of spraying your cat in the face with a water bottle.
Yeah,
my
it's
water.
the stupidest. It's the dumbest thing. Robert Rodriguez cannot direct his way out of a paper bag.
Except
He
in this
cannot
scenario,
do it.
in this
Every
scenario, the
episode he
house
did
cat-
in this series was trash. Every episode.
Yeah, I think the bright shining star was Bryce Dallas Howard's Mando
Yeah.
episode.
Yeah.
That was her.
And
that
then
was
Dave
the best
Filoni's
episode.
last episode.
And Filoni's at last episode. But I think Bryce Dallas Howard wins best episode.
Oh yeah, hers was the best.
Yeah, hers was the best. As much as I liked seeing
Because
lots
both of them
lots
understand
Luke,
Star
but-
Wars. Freaking Bryce Dallas Howard was raised basically with Uncle George.
But here's here's the other thing too. Like you spent almost a whole episode showing Luke training Grogu how to hop, and that did not come into play at all. He didn't hop. He didn't hop
He did hop into Mando's.
He
arms,
hopped
though.
into Mando's arms, but he didn't hop out of a bullet's way. He didn't hop out of the Rancor's way. Like he didn't hop once. Like they must have spent 15 minutes of that one episode teaching Grogu how to hop, and it never was a factor. It's like they weren't even talking to each other. Like Filoni's saying, like, "Hey, Rodriguez, like I put a hopping thing in last episode. You might want to take note of that and put it in your new episode."
Grogu's going to be in Space Jam 3. That's why they.
You
did all the
also
hopping.
realize that freaking Grogu arrived in an X-wing. Okay, so the X-wing could have flown Grogu to Mos Espa. He didn't have to come on a little horse-drawn buggy carriage.
You
Could have come on it, and those
droid-drawn
X-wings could
rickshaw,
have taken
Jim?
out. Those X-wings could have taken out every one of those robots. Every one. Phew. Done. Phew. Done. The robots would have been nothing. And it looks like those stupid Pike guys are controlling the robots when they show up. But all of a sudden the robots know how to do karate moves and stab and slice and
I like the fact that
Plus, the first 2 times the Rancor comes up about those robots, he just tears them apart, just destroys them. But the last one is a super robot because it has everybody cornered. It survives being thrown through a building. It comes out. It's got one leg. It still stabs the Rancor. It shoots the Rancor. It does everything it needs to do. This robot is like the super robot.
this is
for some
this is how
reason.
you know when Jimmy cares about something, because he legitimately gets pissed about it. Like,
Oh,
I'm
he's
so
pissed.
Scooby Doo.
So stupid.
I haven't seen him this pissed
It's
since
so stupid.
since Valkyrie.
And also, what did the 2 girls do by going up on the roof? How did they help?
They didn't.
What did that help?
They didn't.
They actually, here, take my rifle, and they did all this stuff
They didn't
because
do
it was
anything.
2 girls. They wanted the 2 girls to be the cool, but but they didn't do anything.
They didn't do anything.
And then Fennec Shand, she gets, yeah, it's cool, it's badass.
She had the best
She
scenes.
was able to take out all of those bad guys and stuff like that. Where was that Fennec Shand the first 6 episodes?
She was walking
Seriously?
next to Boba Fett.
Oh my god.
I like that last scene until the doors open and all of a sudden she's got to go up the steps.
Yeah.
I was like, wait, now you got to take the steps?
I like, when she took out everybody in the little, that was cool. I like when she hung the mayor.
The news.
Pretty
Yeah,
cool. Yeah, it was not a good episode. I can't say that enough. It was not
And that
good.
doesn't
What's something that they, because you know what I kept saying, nothing's happening. They've been literally building up for 6 episodes to this like epic showdown, and the smallness of the whole thing is just, it's like, it reminded me of like, it's like Big Trouble in Little China. You got 4 guys just running down hallways, and that's it.
Listen, don't crap on Big Trouble.
No, I'm not. I'm just saying though, it's like a smallness of action. Like everything was just really tiny. Like it wasn't epic. Like I wanted to see all of Freetown come, and then I want to see Bo-Katan show up, and I want to see like a Mandalorian army show up and fight off a bunch of like an army of syndicates. Like I didn't see anything.
I think the frustrating part about something like that too is, if there wasn't, 100 years of cinematic history that show you how these things could be done right. I mean, think about all the great war movies, like where there's big pieces. Like let's talk about Saving Private Ryan, right? The beginning of Saving Private Ryan is insane, right? But then there's like the kind of parts in the middle where that, where they have to capture the one German who's firing from them in the base, right? Like you said, Dolphin, it's small, but then the action still is amazing, even though it's gone from storming the beach at Normandy to this isolated incident that happens in a field, right? In a French field.
I think what we might be seeing is the limitation to that globe setting that they have. I don't know how big it is. Yeah, if you have that dome, and that dome is putting all your ambient light, but it's only so big, it seems like everything is contained within that dome. Like they haven't. It's not on. It's not on set. How did they do the Crate
Dragon episode?
Well, that's all CG.
Huge thing.
But that's all CG. Everything is green except for the lighting and what's right there in that circle.
I mean, I compared this episode. I compared this episode to the 2. It was a 2-episode thing in Mandalorian season 2, when they're bogged down in the in that building, and Gideon shows up with his arm. Like that was done well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
like, that whole scene, that whole 2-series scene was done well. You felt like they were in danger, for one. Plus, in there, you had the Death Troopers. You had troopers all up and down the streets.
More was at stake.
Felt and imperiled, right, Jim?
It was imperiled.
Yeah, this thing was just 3 robots marching them into a corner.
Yeah, it was stupid. It was dumb.
It's not only that; it's straight out of the Gungan fight. So it's like okay, it's like Phantom Menace.
I was thinking they were gonna roll in.
That's what I was like. They're gonna roll any minute now. I know.
Like, where did these robots come from? They were obviously old issue Empire.
So
they weren't made by the Pikes.
I caught wind of some news early on that they said that Han Solo was going to be in the finale. So obviously that didn't happen. They said they deep faked Harrison Ford and he was going to be in it. But once Luke wasn't in it, I knew Harrison Ford wasn't going to be in it because you should have them together.
I think my favorite part of the entire episode was when the Rancor threw that Pike dude,
they did the Wilhelm scream,
right? Yeah. He just threw that dude.
But so halfway through the Rancor started getting cool when he got the guy through the through the post and grabbed them like that. That's where it was like really showing off what it could do. Because in the beginning it was like, okay, bad. He's just like, dodging stuff. Right before the Rancor left because of the torch was when Rancor was coolest. But then after that, like you said, the whole King Kong thing was like, weren't they just on the? Didn't they just realize that Boba Fett is like its trainer and it's on your side? Like, why did they turn on it so fast? Like,
right, and then everybody's sitting there with their little pea shooters trying to kill it.
Yeah, like, I don't know.
It was the dumbest thing. It was
not to mention like
so stupid.
These Star Wars shows have made a history of showing like a really cool cliffhanger leading up to the next season, and all we get is Cobb Vanth in a bacta tank.
Well, and the dude
he's gonna obviously give him some, what are they called, add-ons or
bionic?
Yeah.
So he's gonna get some like mech stuff, but it's Cobb Vanth in a bacta tank, like Batga tank.
It's also like, why would you show us the dude like lighting up like one of his tools when he's in the
tank.
In the tank.
It's like, I'm gonna get started now, but I'll see you in a week.
Right. Yeah,
when you're all healed up. So bad.
And plus, that they were talking about plot holes in one of the things I saw. Like, how the hell did he get there?
How did Cobb Vanth get there?
Yeah, Mando. I mean, Boba
Jimmy,
thought he was dead.
He was in the trunk of the skiff when Freetown showed up.
Well,
don't you know that? He's like,
even the guys in the skiff
they
said that
didn't
he was
even
dead.
mean to join the battle. They were just coming to deliver Cobb Vanth's body.
And they said that he was dead. He was shot cold.
They said he was dead.
Like they said he was dead. How
it's
did
like,
he get
hey,
there?
Boba, he's dead, but we got him in the back in case you.
Why did they put him in? Why did they put him in Luke's Jedi outfit?
See, I would have liked it better if they'd have been like, he's in the back.
He's in the trunk. You just, when this is all over, Cobb Vanth's in the trunk.
He's in carbonite.
They open up the trunk and it's like freaking Pulp Fiction where just
coming
out of the trunk. That'd have been better.
There's nothing that led to the fact that he would be nothing. There was nothing that led to that. Cobb Vanth wouldn't have known to go there. They didn't know. They don't even know where that palace is.
And
nobody knows where the palace is.
And Jim and Duff, you're right. It's not like they just teased like Thrawn or some huge character that everybody would be so psyched about,
Right.
Like, I mean, at the end of
he's
Mando,
a cool character, but
they should have teased.
I read another thing that they said where Boba and Fennec are walking down the street, and he goes, "I don't know if we're cut out for this." And he goes, "Well," and Fennec says, "If not us, who else?" And then they have the Cobb Vanth thing. So this one writer surmised that maybe Cobb Vanth will actually become the Marshal of Mos Espa, and he'll lead there, and they're going to give up their fiefdom or whatever you call them, whatever the hell Boba is.
Jim, that would imply that the audience gives two craps about Mos Espa, like.
Yeah, it would be a Cobb Vanth show.
Yeah, you're right. Basically, Boba Fett has wiped out. He
7 episodes.
Which basically would make it a Deadwood on Mos Espa. That's basically what it would be.
So this is still taking place before. Oh no, it's after Return of the Jedi.
It's after Jedi.
Post Jedi, yeah.
Oh, so you couldn't even have. Where was I going with that? Yeah, no, it doesn't work out. You can't have Darth Maul because Darth Maul dies during the Clone Wars. So Obi-Wan Kenobi kills him. Old Obi-Wan Kenobi kills him, but he's dead.
Yeah.
So it still works for like Solo, the Solo movie, and those guys in Crimson Dawn. Because Darth Maul's in charge of the Syndicate, isn't he? Or is it... What are they? Crimson Dawn.
Crimson Dawn, yeah. They have an uneasy alliance with the Pikes. Yeah. As of Solo, that was. So if they make a Cobb Vanth show, that's the only reason why that would even be But there was been no talks about that.
He's going to come back and do Justified, so there's no time in his schedule for Cobb Vanth.
I wish.
What?
Is he coming back to do a Justified?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, they're bringing back Justified. I love that show.
Oh, that's the best show. That's the best show.
Was Catherine Winnick in that? Who was his wife on that we love?
No, it was...
You know what I'm talking about, right? And
yes,
she was a horrible girlfriend in...
Oh, she's hot.
She's really hot.
She's skinny hot.
I gotta
I
get
know.
Be right back.
She's skinny hot.
Yep. Pee break.
First pee break.
Pee break.
Yeah,
Who's gotta go?
I was not...
You got your top 10 movies?
No.
Oh, we're not doing it?
No, we're not doing it tonight.
All right.
I have to revise mine anyway.
I thought I could guess like 5 of yours, but I'm not sure that I would.
You might be able to guess 5.
Yeah.
It's very hard for me to narrow down 10, though.
Yeah, I imagine that's.
I mean, Aaron and I used to do our top 100.
Because my question is, if out of how many Star Wars films is there? 10 if you include Rogue One, right? Well, 11 if you include Solo. Right? Yeah. 11.
There's 9, 10.
Yeah. 11.
11. Rogue One, Solo. Yes.
That's it. Yeah. So I would venture a guess is to say there's only one out of those 11 that is in your top 10.
Oh, shit. Hey,
that would be true.
Joe's on. What's up, Joe?
Hey,
what up, Joe?
What did I miss?
We were just chatting about top 10 movies.
Top 10 movies?
Yeah. Yeah,
I know my definitive because of that one website that I go to. I know my definitive top 10.
Jimmy said that he was he'd had to revise his. And I'm having a hard time finalizing what my last ones would be.
What website are you talking about, though?
It's called ClickChart.
ClickChart?
Yeah, so basically, I can actually show it to you guys. But you'll definitely see my top 10 if you don't want to see it.
I don't know if I want to do that. I don't know if I want to see this.
You don't want to see my
They're
top 10?
They're all Bruce Willis films.
They are all Bruce Willis. So,
well, there's at least 2 Nick Cages in there.
Yeah, I mean, come on, let's be honest with you. We got to start with number 4, Die Hard 4. My third highest film is Die Hard 3.
Isn't Die Hard 4 Die Harder?
It's something like that.
Die the Hardest?
Which is funny because Cobb Vanth is in one of those, isn't he? He plays a bad guy in one of those.
Does he?
Yeah.
Maybe it isn't.
Yeah, Timothy Olyphant is a bad guy in one of those. I think it might be the one with Samuel Jackson.
Die the Hardest.
No, that's Jeremy Irons.
Is it that one? Is it Jeremy Irons?
Yeah.
Well, it's one of them. I know Timothy Olyphant. He's a bad guy in one of them.
He's just a bad dude.
He played a bad guy a lot in his earlier career.
He did. I mean, I loved him in Go.
Oh yeah, he was good.
Go is the best bad guy.
Doesn't mean he's a bad guy.
That's true. Where is this website?
He's a bad guy. Doesn't mean
movies and DVD. Guy. It is right here. Flickchart. All right, sign in, and well, this is it.
Does this help? Does this help you narrow down? Is that what this does?
Oh, it certainly does. So, all right, you ready for this?
I don't know if I'm ready because you're going to show us our top 10, right?
This will be my top 20.
I don't know if I want to see your top 10.
I haven't done it in a while. I have to actually do some newer movies, but so it might change. But here it is. I'm gonna put it on this screen.
All
so
right, here's the spoilers.
Spoilers.
Put up the spoiler sign, Jim.
Spoilers.
Spoilers.
All right, let me
see.
get.
Dolph had me turn around my camera. Now I'm all off here. There you go. Spoilers.
We're reading spoilers.
Spoilers. See, I keep on going the wrong way.
All right. This is it. This is my
Flick
top 10.
chart.
Flick chart.
Stuart Little?
No, not Stuart Little. Number 1. This is it. This is my top 20. Shawshank Redemption, number 1. Godfather, Great Escape, Godfather 2, One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, Raiders of the Lost Ark, Silence of the Lambs, Empire, Star Wars, Fargo, Jaws, Princess Bride, Rocky, Return of the Jedi, Goodfellas, Unforgiven, The Dark Knight, Back to the Future 1, Braveheart, and Alien.
I kind of knew it wasn't Back to the Future 3.
That's my top 20.
But my top 20.
I do. So the way
how do you do that though?
So the way this works is, so I'm watching. Let's say I just pick. So do I like Stuart Little 2 or do I like Transformers the movie? I just picked that one. George of the Jungle or Tango? Well, obviously Tango and Cash.
Tango and Cash, yeah.
Frailty or Rudolph? I'm going Rudolph. Nutty Professor, Sum of All
Frailty
Fears.
or Rudolph?
There you go. Karate Kid 2 or Punch Drunk Love, of course.
That's the next Karate Kid.
Nico and Danny. So I haven't seen that movie. So I click haven't seen, and it'll give me a new one. I have seen Midway, but Muppets Take Manhattan's one of my favorite movies of all time. Unbreakable, Fast and the Furious. I'm going Unbreakable.
Oh, please.
Rio, Deep Impact. I'm going Deep Impact. So that's
Really?
Yeah.
I
do like Rio though. Rio is good. So let's say I want to do, because I haven't done it yet. Let's say I want to do Spider-Man No Way Home.
Wait. Is that a fistful of dollars?
It is.
In Spanish, or for a few more dollars?
So Spider-Man No Way Home I haven't done yet. So I can search for it, and then I say add to my flick chart. All right, and now this is what it'll do. So Spider-Man, do I like it better than Hollywood Homicide? Yes. Do I like it better than Resident Evil Extinction? Yes. How about Gangs of New York? Yes. Wizard of Oz. So now we get into the harder ones. So Wizard of Oz, yeah, I liked it better than Wizard of Oz. Jurassic Park, though.
We've run out of variant posters, movie posters. Clearly.
Yeah. So Spider-Man No Way Home or Jurassic Park?
OG Jurassic Park.
So I might have to go Jurassic Park on this one.
I was going to say, you have to think about what would 15-year-old Dolph pick, or
so Spider-Man versus Pan's Labyrinth. Pan's Labyrinth is a damn good movie. I'm going Spider-Man though. Spider-Man's better than Lost World. Lion King's classic. I'm going Spider-Man.
It's better than Lion King.
Spider-Man's better than Green Mile. Spider-Man or Guardians? I'm going Spider-Man. Back to Jurassic Park. So this is where, if I haven't decided, I'm still going Jurassic Park. So it's my 78th favorite movie.
Interesting.
It's
well,
cool.
Certainly between those two movie posters, that Jurassic Park was a much so far superior.
So now, if we take the winner of our Marvel tournament, hold on, let me open this back up.
Why is Steve Zissou down there in the bottom?
Why is Steve Zissou? Oh, that's my that's
that your
my
avatar?
Yeah.
Okay.
Where is? Hold on one second. I'm gonna bring up the streaming window. Top 5. All right. So Joe's asking me top 5 sports movies. I actually can show you that too. But let's say I haven't done Endgame. Avengers Endgame.
What are Joe's top 5 sports movies?
Yeah, Joe, what are your top 5 sports movies? All right, so Endgame I'm adding right now. So Endgame, Tucker and Dale vs. Evil is really good. Better than Conspiracy Theory, better than Austin Powers, better than Doctor Strangelove, better than Jurassic Park.
Whoa.
Better than Inception. Oh, so this would put it right into my top 20 if I liked it better than Braveheart. I do like it better than Braveheart.
Whoa.
Do I like it better than Fargo? Fargo's
his top 20 has just been unseated.
Good movie. Do I like it better than Fargo? Fargo is a better movie. I'm going Fargo. Better than Return of the Jedi? Yes.
Whoa.
Better than Princess Bride? No. It is now 14th on my list. Now, here's a big one. Dune. All right, I'm adding Dune. Tucker and Dale versus Evil is better.
Oh my god.
No, I'm just kidding. Better. Virgin Suicides. That's a really good movie. I'll go Dune. Nope, Shining wins. Gandhi, Dune's better. Borat's better than Dune.
What are you talking
The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly is better than Dune. Deathly Hallows Part 1 is also better than Dune. Idiocracy I liked better than Dune. Batman Begins I like better than Dune. Dumb and Dumber I also like better than Dune. Tin Cup,
my God!
Did you just pick Tin Cup over
Tin
Dune?
Cup, I love Tin Cup. So there you go. Dune is 200, 230. Borat is way funnier than Dune.
Jim,
oh my God.
Dolph also picked Kevin Costner with Rene Russo over Dune.
I did.
Oh my God.
All right, so by genre, let's go sports. Joe wants to see sports.
Wait, can we guess before you show your sports?
You can. What do you think? I mean, Tin Cup's pretty high up there now, right?
Clearly. Okay, so is Dolph a Rudy guy? I think Rudy's probably in top 10 at least.
It's weird though. It's got comedy.
There's going to be a lot of baseball.
Oh, well, he's probably Major League One.
Oh, Major League One, or I never ranked it. There's a chance I haven't gotten to it yet. I have ranked 2,457 movies though. All right, here we go. Sports and recreation.
Oh,
The King of Kong. Pumping Iron, Little Big Men. Greatest stars
is it
of
Little
the new
Big Men,
millennium?
that movie about the Giants?
I think I might have to go sport. Let's see sports drama. Rocky. The Natural. Rocky 2. Cinderella Man, The Wrestler, Hustler, Moneyball, Rocky 3, Rudy, The Legend of Bagger Vance, Karate Kid, Raging Bull, Any Given Sunday, Rush. Oh, that was good actually.
Rush was good.
A League of Their Own, Miracle, The Karate Kid, Rocky 4, $1 Million Baby.
Dang, yo. All four Rockies make it in the top 20.
Yeah.
You think Dolph was from Philadelphia?
You'd think so. Well, let's see sports comedy, though. That was drama.
Wait.
Oh,
can we just talk about the fact... Did you seriously not have Friday Night Lights in your top 20?
I've never seen it.
You've never seen Friday Night Lights?
I saw it once. With John Voight, I saw it one time.
No, John Voight.
Wasn't he the coach?
God. Billy Bob Thornton with Billy Bob Thornton.
Oh,
about
Billy
Texas
Bob was
football?
the coach. Right.
Spin, booby, span.
You have... Put Boba in, let him span. That's one of my top 10 movies.
See, I like Varsity Blues better than that.
What?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't even know how I can be on this.
Dolph, the only reason you like Varsity Blues,
is
because the girl in whipped cream.
Yes,
that is the only reason Varsity Blues is in there.
It's Allie Larder and whipped cream.
Happening.
Who is
the reason why Varsity Blues is in your top is not anything to do with sports.
Who is in whipped cream in Friday Night Lights?
It doesn't matter.
I honestly probably haven't even ranked
that
it.
Dune and Borat thing, literally, I almost hung up.
Jimmy and I might not show up next Wednesday night in protest.
Joe's
decision in Varsity Blues.
Joe's top 5 are Field of Dreams, Bull Durham, 61.
10 Academy Award nominations. 10. How many did Borat get? How many did Borat get?
How many?
None.
How many for
Because
acting?
It's trash.
How many for acting?
Oh
None. 0.
We got to listen to Joe's top 10. We got some audience participation here. So.
We got Field of Dreams,
Joe, please
Bull Durham,
some sobriety in this conversation.
61, 42, and Rudy.
Okay.
All right,
for baseball and
41. That's a good movie. 41 was a good movie.
42.
42.
Jackie Robinson.
Yeah, you're thinking about 61, Jim. Were you thinking about?
I'm thinking of 61. That's right.
61 was great.
Yeah, who was Barry Pepper and who was
Tommy Jane.
Thomas Jane, wasn't it?
Mickey Mantle.
Oh, that's right.
And Anthony Michael Hall was Whitey Ford, which doesn't look anything like one of
Thomas
Whitey
Jane
Ford.
played Mantle, and Barry Pepper played Maris. And who played Whitey Ford?
Anthony Michael Hall.
Really?
Yeah. I would never have picked him as Anthony Michael Hall. All right, here's my sports comedies. Jerry Maguire, number 1. Can you see this, or is it really tiny?
It's tiny, but I can see it.
Caddyshack, Tin Cup,
Nacho Libre.
The Dune. I love Nacho
The Tin
Libre.
Cup beat Nacho Libre. Nacho.
I love
I
Nacho.
bought that movie twice because I didn't realize that I bought it the first time.
Talladega Nights, Dodgeball, Kingpin, Johnny Be Good, The Longest Yard, Cool Runnings, Little Giants, Basketball.
Johnny Be Good.
I love
Johnny
that
Be
movie.
Good, a sports movie?
Anthony Michael Hall, yeah, he gets drafted by all the guys. Robert Downey Jr. That's a great movie.
Oh, I thought Johnny Be Good was the
No.
was a Johnny Depp movie.
The Replacements, Bull Durham, White Man Can't Jump, Fever Pitch, Slapshot, Mighty Ducks, Mystery Alaska, Side Out. That's it.
I think I've only watched half of those.
Do documentaries count, or would they have to sit in their own category?
I got documentary. Oh no!
I love how Nacho Libre is counted as a sports comedy.
My best.
Like,
these are my top documentaries.
Hoop Dreams, I think, is one of the is one of the best sports movies.
I might not have done that. Bowling for Columbine made my top, but I think I like American Movie better. The King of Kong, March of Penguins, Sicko, Grizzly Man, Jackass 3D. Yeah, I guess that counts. Pumping Iron, Jesus Camp, The Cove, Roger and Me, Becoming Bond, Robin Williams, Come Inside My Mind. That was actually good. The Aristocrats, Food Inc., Catching Hell, I Am Comic, and The True Story of WrestleMania. So you can also say, like, I want to just do movies I haven't done before. So if you do, I think it's all movies, and then only unranked. So, like, these are movies I haven't even ranked yet. And you can, it's a lot of fun. View all movies I haven't seen. And these are like the top movies I haven't seen.
The top ranked movies?
Yeah, there's top ranked movies that I have not seen yet. So it's like, I'm sure this has changed now because I've seen I've seen Yojimbo, I've seen North by Northwest, Night of the Hunter. I haven't seen yet.
North by Northwest is a Hitchcock movie, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, I guess I haven't seen a lot of these. I just watched The General, Buster Keaton. I just watched it last Saturday. Yeah, a lot of these are old. Bicycle Thieves I haven't watched. I saw it happen one night. Isn't that the Titanic movie? Sunset Boulevard I haven't seen. A lot of these. But yeah, so if you want, you just pick one and then you just say, rank it. Here.
Rank it.
Filter by decade. So let's see in the 2020s, apply filter. Top movies I haven't seen in the 2020s. Well, I saw Shang-Chi. Let's make sure this is above Dune.
You saw Tenet.
You certainly saw Suicide Squad, unless that's the first one.
Shang-Chi is better than Monster Squad, but I love Monster Squad. It was better than
That was a horrible poster for Monster Squad.
It was a horrible poster. I liked it more than American Hustle. Not The Shining. No. Definitely better than Dune.
Here it comes again, Jim.
Not better than Borat.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Not better than The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. Not better than Deathly Hallows. It was better than Idiocracy. Harry Potter Goblet of Fire. Oh, that was a good one.
Oh my gosh.
Shang-Chi is 225.
Where is Borat? Like number 4?
No.
Like, has it risen?
Let's
see.
Let's re-rank Borat. Jimmy needs it to be. Re-rank this movie, Borat.
Borat's currently sitting at 100.
Borat or Monster Squad?
And this is the good Monster Squad poster. Oh, it goes Borat.
Borat.
Oh my god.
Shining. Borat.
Dude, here it is again. Jimmy did it to you twice.
Moneyball. Oh, I liked Edge of Tomorrow. That was a good movie. Chamber of Secrets. They're both really funny. Borat. Home Alone. That's a classic. 224 for Borat.
Ooh, Borat fell
Do you want me to do Dune again? You want me to re-rank Dune? You know, it would be best if I ranked the Lynch movie higher. Dune or Monster Squad?
Why does it keep giving you the same?
Yeah, why does it keep on giving you Monster Squad?
It's like a benchmark, so it like goes in like 50s. So this is like a benchmark for the next tier. Dune was better than Sphere. Better.
I don't know.
Still not better than The Shining. I like Tin Cup better.
Oh my god.
Clerks is way better.
Oh my god.
Army of Darkness is better. Oh, The Sixth Sense was better than Dune. Airplane the sequel was way better than Dune.
Oh my god.
I'll give you Dark Knight Rises. I'll give you Mafia.
This might be the first time we've actually had somebody leave the chat. Jimmy might just leave.
Dune is 303 for me.
All right, we might lose Jim altogether.
Jimmy, I want you.
He's just we're just gonna lose him. He's gonna leave.
Do I need to re-rank him again? Re-rank this movie. Does it get any higher than 303?
Oh my god.
All right, it's better than Monster Squad. Still better than Sphere. Dune is not better than The Shining.
It's giving you the same choices.
It is. I like Moneyball better. Still like Edge of Tomorrow. All right, I'll give you a Chamber of Secrets. Ooh, Beautiful Mind. I like that one better. Deathly Hallows, definitely. Harry Potter. Harry Potter beats Dune. All day long. 220. It went up 80, Jimmy. What's the matter?
Oh.
Dolph, we're not getting it back. You've lost him.
I lost him for good. Dune is perfection. Over Iron Man? Is this guy crazy? See, look, global ranking 905. I have him at 220.
Is this guy crazy?
Total users who've ranked it 347.
Well, that's been you 12 times tonight already.
10 people have it at number 1. 85 in their top 20. I ranked it 37 times. And I still don't like it. Yeah, not a fan. Maybe I'll like the second one. Guillermo didn't even... not Guillermo. Denis Villeneuve didn't even get an Oscar nod for that movie. And you get 10 Best Pictures. It wasn't even one of them. Sorry, Jimmy. All right, boys. Mail call? Anybody get anything good in the mail?
I got squat this week.
I got one thing.
Did you?
Yeah.
Let me close this.
Actually, I have a couple things to show. Only because they pertain to previous conversations on our thing here. First with Jay, so that I found both of my copies of.
Oh, nice.
Oh, there you go.
First Hellas.
Oh, I never seen one without the heart, the die cut cover.
And Jay, they are pretty clean.
Nice.
Jim,
Yeah,
if
both
they're
copies.
9.8s, they'll come back 9.4.
Yes, they will. They'll come back 7.5s.
The problem with the one that's die cut is that no, sorry, this one. See where it split, it comes up through here. It makes the Incredible uneven.
Oh yeah, I see that. I don't think
I don't know
that'll
if they would
matter.
have problems with that.
Nah,
No, Jim, that's manufacturing.
that's fine.
Not freaking-
Yeah, it's a manufactured defect. This should be fine. But
Yeah,
no,
both
I mean,
of these
are
were
you
in
going
my,
to?
in my sale bins.
Are you pressing that out anyway? Like, are
Well,
you going to be sending that out to get slabbed?
I don't know. I mean,
okay.
I got my
it's
four
a
in.
hard stock embossed cover. Can you even do that stuff?
It won't affect. It might affect the embossing.
Yeah, wouldn't you crush the emboss?
Yes, probably.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, this is also like I wouldn't do the gatefold on your last book. Like, it's not a good idea to press a gatefold book anyway.
You mean my Daredevil 9?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, all those like X-Men ones, like I wouldn't touch any of them because you're just gonna, especially because it's like a half lap, so you're just gonna push in that crease. So I wouldn't touch them.
Sorry,
Yeah.
Jimbo, you're showing the Thor book?
Yeah, it's a good
I
one.
got the Thor, but I
That's the
did
first-
find this one.
There
Oh,
go.
you got that? Nice.
Yeah.
Good
So
book,
pertaining
man.
to Chris's mention last week.
Yeah, there you go.
I got the X-Men Rumble film. And then I did get the Thor.
So that's first full God of Hammers or basket of hammers?
Was that 20 or 21?
This is 21.
So that's the first full, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
But you're gonna get the first appearance in this month's mail call, the Comic Tom variant. We're getting that this month.
We all get one, or you're giving him yours?
I'm giving him mine, but
Yeah.
you'll obviously get one. The mail call. It's a bad A cover. I'm not sure if you saw that.
I went on his live chat this afternoon and shit on Nate pretty good. I had some people join in with me too.
Yeah, I can imagine.
I'm like, I'm getting a little sick and tired of having my mystery mail call being 50% Nate crap. And I had a few people that agreed with me. They're like, yeah, we're kind of sick of it too. It's garbage.
Did he mention that at all, or did he highlight?
Nah, he doesn't pay it. He's like one of those guys, he goes lives and doesn't pay attention to anybody writing him. You don't care. He's too busy in his own world.
It's got to be difficult though too, because like on some of those, they're coming in so quickly. There's no way you could. I mean, some of the people who have bigger followings, they're coming in so fast you couldn't even possibly keep up.
True, but in this case, it wasn't. The chat wasn't quick. Like, I was able to read my own comments and see people, like, responding to me.
Maybe Nate's, like, related to him or something.
Well, it's certainly friends.
He's gotta be. He's gotta be related.
Maybe it's like his sister's boyfriend or something like that.
He's
trying to give him a start.
Or his dad's buddy's son or something like that.
Yeah,
but
something like that.
Nate's from the Midwest, though. He's like Chicago, isn't he? Didn't we find that out? Either way, he's garbage.
Well, that work is just.
It's terrible. I can't look at it.
I mean, that Peacemaker hand will live in infamy.
That's not Nate, actually. That one is not Nate, but it's bad.
That's not Nate?
That's not Nate. I have a whole.
Oh my!
I'm not gonna reach for it. There's a whole pile of Nate stuff that I'm gonna put on eBay and list it at a penny. I don't even care if it sells at a penny.
A penny.
That's it. That's all he gets from me. 1 penny. Whoever wants a bunch of Nate crap, it's a penny.
Freaking penny.
Penny. All right.
Penny comics.
I got a Nocterra 1.
Nocterra?
I found some guy with very low feedback. I got this for $10. I thought that was a good buy. Pretty nice shape too. And I got this one. Invincible number 61. First appearance of Conquest. This is a good book. This is definitely my this is one I'm looking out for. Trying to pick these up. They're like $20-$30. But I like this book. If you guys haven't read it, if you guys haven't read Invincible, Conquest is not in this season. He'll probably be in season 2 if they get that far, but Conquest is badass. He is so cool. So yeah, when he shows up, that's gonna probably the end of season 2 or halfway through season 2 he'll show up. But that's a good one. I'm an Invincible collector anyway. I don't really buy them hoping that they're gonna make a ton of money because they probably won't. That show, I don't see it going the distance. It probably get canceled before it gets to run itself out.
That show was wildly popular though.
Was it though? I don't feel like it wasn't. I feel like.
Really? I felt like it was like everybody was talking about Invincible, that cartoon.
You think so?
I think so, but you know,
it's one of my favorite books. I really hope it gets to go all 144 issues. I really do, because it's one of my. It's anybody that comes into the store and says like, "I'm getting into comic books. What should I read?" I'm like, Invincible. I read that cover to cover. Like, it is so good.
The final issue's kind of heating up a bit. I think the cover B is like $60 or $70 at this point in time.
It's kind of funny too, because Kirkman finished that one right around the same time he finished off Walking Dead. Like, he's like, I'm done. He's like a hard out. Like 144 came out. It couldn't have been. It was in months of the last Walking Dead issue. But have you read it, the whole thing?
Oh, I haven't read it, no.
It's really good. I mean, you kind of got a taste of it. It's supremely gory, but
Yeah.
It's a really good book because it goes like time. There's time there.
Yeah, it was interesting because like I'm not like an over the top gore person, so like the first episode of the cartoon was a lot to take. I
Oh yeah,
mean,
all of us readers were waiting for all of you guys to like see what happens, and we're like,
I almost didn't
whoa,
even
you
watch the
guys,
second episode, but
yeah.
then I did tune in for the rest of the season.
You're like, you have no idea what's coming, and it gets better. It gets so much better. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't. I picked up my books that were at the my LCS. So I just picked up my basically the High Republic books that I'm subscribing to, and then I took the kids to like a mall, kind of a county away or so, and they have some new comics, and then I have a couple bins of books from the last year that got circulated out. So they had three of the 12 Ironheart issues for $1.99 a piece. So I picked those up. Nothing huge key wise or anything, but I almost have picked up I almost have all 12 issues, and I haven't paid more than $2 for any of them. So,
Right.
So that's that. I picked those up, and then I picked up a really cool Ghost Spider cover too, where she's kind of perched up on a building in the rain, which Erod is doing this cool feature with, I think it's Comic Book Invest or CBSI, on the back nine, and they just recently did an episode about top Spider Gwen covers, and that one was on the list, and it was like $3 or $4, or it was cover price, I think. So
It's
it was
fine.
cool.
It's good.
Yeah, but this weekend I am going to Pittsburgh and trying to hit up a mega run, try and hit up as many shops as I possibly can do. So hopefully next week I have more to report on, but it's been a bit dry.
What happened with that collection?
My eBay efforts.
Did that guy go on his vacation?
Did you get my text, Chase, that there are none of those stores in New York or New Jersey?
Yeah, that's crazy.
What stores?
Half price
Half-price
books.
books.
Was it like a chain?
Yeah, I've been seeing some folks in the Midwest and stuff score some pretty killer books from Half Price Books. It's just like a overstock kind of seller, and there's three of them in Pittsburgh, so check it out.
Is
I
he
wonder
just-
if it's like that place that you and I used to go to, Jason, Montgomeryville?
Atlantic Book Warehouse.
Yeah, the Atlantic Book Warehouse.
Yeah, I don't remember them having single issues, Jim, but I do remember them having lots of trade paperback and stuff.
Okay, all right.
So probably not going to hit up much in the way of comic shops because I'm going with a friend, and I don't think he wants to get bored to death by me sorting.
Those are the worst like riding partners. It's like whenever I love my son to death, but when I bring him to the flea market and he's like tapping his feet, like, "Come on, Dad," when I want to go through a long box.
So that's the good thing. When my friend and I go, we can go to a flea market.
Yeah.
He can just go and look for the stuff he's looking for, and
so you can part ways. Yeah, all right, I got you.
Yeah. So and if we go to a shop that's got sports cards and comics, same deal.
Gotcha.
But I don't like taking him into a comic shop where there's not something that he would be interested in, and then I'm going to be like, oh, I'm going to dig through these bins for an hour and a half.
Right.
So we're going to try and hit up some antique malls and stuff like that too. So that's kind of my bread and butter anyway. So
sure, yeah. I mean, yeah, you don't get many things at a comic book store anymore.
Yeah, and I traditionally have not. I mean, I've just not had the greatest time finding stuff at comic shops.
Yeah,
I actually have had a couple great runs, but usually you can tell. Usually in the first 5 minutes, I can tell in the first 5 minutes that the kind of books I'm going to look for have the potential to be there, right? At the prices I want to pay.
Oh, I can see halfway through the first long box if I'm going to stay in that store or not. You've seen it.
Yeah.
I already know, like, this guy's priced way too high. I'm not going to even bother.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can discover that pretty quickly.
So let's talk a little bit about. Do you have any more stuff?
Yeah, I did get this too.
Something slabbed.
down here. Yeah, I got First Brother Blood, a 9-2. Cool. So I know he's going to be like the main antagonist on the next season of Teen Titans.
Yeah.
A 9-2 is under $100. It was a good deal.
Yeah.
So I picked that one up.
I mean, especially right now, you have books at CGC you're waiting on. I have books at CGC we're waiting on.
I know.
You cannot buy something with the anticipation that you're going to get it graded before any property hits unless you're getting something graded for 2023 already.
But that's the thing, though, because it is graded and it does have a market value, that you're not getting breaks on these books unless you
you're not.
So, but you're taking out the middleman. Like you want a 9.4, you go get a 9.4.
Well, you're taking out the middleman, and you're taking out 6 to 9 months of waiting
and the risk.
Right.
All the risk. If you but you're certainly not going to get a Deadpool newsstand for $1.
Right.
So you gotta. Sometimes you just gotta roll the dice.
I mean, I've got books on eBay right now, and if they're good books, but they're not hot books, they are sitting right now on you. So you have to, if you really have conviction in the price, you just got to sit there and wait for it to sell.
I had a long box that I made lots out of because obviously I wasn't going to sell them singly.
Yeah.
I went through the whole long box except for like 4 little groups, and they're weird. It's like Dark Horse Presents books. Sure. And two runs I've never heard of. I also have a run of Thundercats that's not selling very well. But the rest of it just went. I sold it in bulk. One of those was like Northlanders, like 0 to 85. I sold the whole thing for like, with shipping, $87. It meant nothing to me. I started it at $40 and just said go for it. It's like less than $1, less than 50 cents a book. Just whatever. I feel like that's the best way to sell books, is unless you got them graded or unless they're keys, that you got to kind of sell them in lots.
Yeah.
That makes them go better.
I have a lot right now. It's a new 52 run. It's not particularly desirable, but it's Catwoman 0 through 46 with 8 cover Bs in it as well. I think it's a total of 60 books, and I have it as a buy it now or best offer for $70, the whole lot. And they're all like pristine books too. And I would certainly take less if somebody comes in.
Do you have any watchers on it?
Huh?
Are there any watchers?
0 watchers. It's been up there for a week, yeah. So
you might be priced too high.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't either. A new 52 doesn't have a lot in it either, so
no,
you're looking at $1.
Justice League books in New 52, the Batman run in New 52.
Isn't that Jessica Cruz though?
What's that?
Isn't that Jessica Cruz though in the New 52 run of Justice League?
Yeah, she's in Justice League. Yeah.
Right.
I'm saying.
But Catwoman.
There's a ton of minor.
Oh yeah. The Batgirl run.
And
there's
Batman run. Yep, and Batgirl is actually. Batgirl wasn't as popular, but now some of those Adam Hughes covers are really popular.
Well, anything in that motorcycle outfit is hot. I've been buying those books. I just love them.
Yeah, there's a couple.
Batman New 52 though, is that Court of Owls or no?
Yes, Court of Owls.
That's Court of Owls. Okay.
So issue 1 is a hot book. Issue 6, which is first Court of Owls, is a hot book.
Yep. That's a good read too. If anybody wants to read it, I highly recommend that one.
So, but there's not a ton.
Anything Superman is not. Anything Superman after Doomsday, there's nothing.
Yeah.
There's really nothing. Nothing in Action Comics. Detective has a couple of things. But all the New 52 is kind of dry.
Sure.
And then what's the... oh, my God. What was the run that came after it with the... Oh, my God.
Oh, you're talking about...
it's got the white and blue border on the top. What the hell? Rebirth?
Yes, Rebirth.
Rebirth.
Yeah.
Nothing in there. Absolutely nothing. You could take every Rebirth title and there is nothing in it. 0. Yeah. And that's like 7 7 or 8 major titles, every single book in it is worthless. It's like cover price. Less than cover price.
Yeah, certainly less than cover price. Yeah, dollar books all day.
All day long. There's nothing in it. DC's just, God, they're... somebody was going over, Comic Book Investor, I think, was going over the top 100 in sales. 6 Batman issues are in the top 100. The rest is Image and Marvel.
You mean modern books or?
Yep, currently selling. There's only 6.
So any era, but
no, currently subscribers selling right now.
Okay.
Modern books, the top 100 in sales figures, 6 DC titles are in the top 100, and they're all Batman titles. The rest is Marvel and Image. There are no.
I'm actually surprised that like maybe Teen Titans isn't in the top.
Nope.
Isn't.
No Teen Titans, no Superman, no Wonder Woman, no
Harley
Quinn, Nightwing. Actually, so it's Batman and Batman derivatives. So Joker, Nightwing, Detective. Maybe a Harley squeaks in there, but nothing Batman, nothing Wonder Woman, no Aquaman, Green Lantern, anything.
Right.
It's like Batman and Batman, in Batman's world.
Yeah.
But that's it. The sales are that bad for DC, like, nobody reads it. And you know why, too? Because Batman, every week there's a new character. They're doing that. It's the same sales. It's the same... it's the same publishing tricks that Star Wars is doing with their books.
Yeah.
Like, the only way to sell their books is to keep creating new characters every week. You got to buy this one. It's the first appearance of some nobody. All right. I guess I'll buy one of those. And maybe I'll get the cover B, too. Now your sales figures look stronger because now I just bought 2 of them. But yeah, DC's terrible.
Well, you guys will have a mini mail call next week from me, obviously.
Dolph, cool.
You got 30 button books. In Jimmy's box. And Jimmy's got about eight comics in that. Emery's got about 25 board books. That's why it weighs 24 pounds or whatever.
Thank you, Jason. Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
And I try to pick. Well, they're all actual superheroes that people know, Dolph. And then if they had a good cover, I tried to make sure that there was a good if the Hulk was on the cover.
Yeah.
Thor was on the cover.
Cool.
Good stuff like that. So,
like I said, though, I was even finding stuff in the like Eminem advertising. There was like in some of those '80s books, I found a lot of like Cheerios ads. So I was like cutting out the cereal boxes. Like I was making buttons.
Well, these are all '80s books, '80s or early '90s. So you'll see some great ads in these.
I got another sketch card too. You might know this guy. Any fans of Phantasm? The tall man?
The glare.
Yeah, it is a little glary. Let me pull it out. It's nice.
Cool.
Come on, focus. Stupid camera. Doesn't want to focus. But anyway, it's a tall man sketch card from Phantasm. The artist is Jason Miller, if you wanted to check him out. There you go.
You got that at Phantasm Comics, or?
No, I got this... no, Phantasm's the movie.
Yeah, Phantasm's a movie.
You ever see... It's a horror movie from the 80s with a spiked ball that roams around like this and kills people? He controls the ball? No?
Is that a B horror movie?
Well, I'm a big horror guy, so he's like right up there with Hellraiser and.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a cool one. So anyway, yeah, I like horror sketch cards. I like finding these new artists too. That one's another one off of Etsy. I never heard of this guy, but I grabbed a couple of his. And that's it.
Oh, that reminds me. I have to take all of mine off of Etsy. Didn't I give you all of mine?
No.
My Spider-Man villains?
No, I bought Doc Ock off of you. That's it.
Oh, that's right.
I think I even have him here. I might.
I don't think I took Doc Ock off.
I might have them here.
Jim, you got to advertise them on here. See if anybody's interested in buying sketch cards. You know?
There you go. Oh, I gotta hang some of these up. I forgot how cool these were. These are all my Comic-Con sketch cards. Look at that. I forgot. Some of these are really cool. Look at that, Apollo Creed. These are great.
Is that Apollo Creed?
Yeah.
It looks more like Richard Pryor.
It does. It's awesome. Professor X. Like, some of these are really good, man. This one guy, I spent a lot of time at his booth. But I love these things. Like this thing, $10. They're really cool.
Yeah.
That's like Ringu, right? Wouldn't that be Ringu, or is that the other one?
Yeah, I guess that would be Ringu.
Yeah.
Or The Ring.
Or
Ring,
the other one though. What was the Sarah Michelle Gellar one? The Grudge. That could be the Grudge girl. Yeah, look at that. Cobra Commander. Look at these. Come on, Jason. As Jason would say, they're bad A. That's it. I don't have Jimmy's
We
here.
need to do more.
I need to do more?
I need to do more.
Yeah, we should do... We usually make a night out of it. Or we do some sketch cards. Yeah, that's it. That's all I got. Unless I got...
And maybe I could sell my Craven when the movie comes out.
Yeah.
Hey, so last week, I officially became an LLC. Tomorrow, I have my first small print ad for looking to buy comics. Should drop in 6 counties here in central Pennsylvania tomorrow.
Nice. I'm sure you're gonna get a hit.
It's just this little thing called the bargain sheet, but I think it's got a print circulation of about 50,000. So
that's perfect.
For $26, I was willing to take a shot at it. So
yeah, that's nothing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, it was really funny though because it is run like a small thing. So you use an online portal to complete your request, but then there's no payment process online. So you click submit, and then it tells you have to call with payment. So then I called. We had an ice storm last Friday. I called. A gentleman answered and said that the folks who could take payment were not in the office because they couldn't get in the office because of the inclement weather.
Right.
So I called back Monday. The lady I talked to on Monday acts as though I must have spoken to a ghost on Friday because there are no men who work there. And then
there's no men that work in this office. He died 10 years ago.
Even though I did complete the online submission portal and click submit,
it
was
matter.
Not in. She didn't receive it, so then I had to basically in real time over the phone rewrite my ad copy for her. So we'll see, but like I said, pretty low risk.
Yeah, definitely low risk. I actually, for New High, I contacted Beckett.
Oh, cool.
And I can run a quarter ad next month for $500. But that I don't know what their subscribers are, but that would be the Beckett monthly for all sports.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, for a quarter page for $500 for a month.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to find out. I'm sure that you can get press information to find out what their readership is now.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Online versus
yeah.
Versus.
And I figured that one because it's the all. That's the one I get. The Beckett. What is it? Oh, I tore mine up to make buttons. the Beckett's. It's just sports card monthly. It's not any one sport. But yeah.
I still think you might do really well by doing some local cons.
Well, that's my problem, and so I didn't know what I was getting into, so I actually have an underwriter, and they had to vet me just to be able to take credit cards. Mm-hmm. So in order to get the trusted dealer medallion on my website, so that's almost done. So right now, even if I were to have a sale now, I can't take credit card payments. Mm-hmm. So I'm still going through that process. I almost want to because Beckett, I can't even get into Beckett until May. I might push the auctions back until like end of May, June, just so I have more eyeballs. Right now I have four users. You guys, aren't even on my site yet.
I was looking at some of the first stuff, from
Yeah,
this,
right.
and I think you need some banger stuff coming out of the gate too in this first auction.
Well,
So far the stuff
there's
you
some really
put
good
on
stuff in that first auction.
yeah.
That 85 tops box, hobby box should go for like $900.
Really?
Yeah, yeah, it's a banger. And that Tiger Woods rookie blaster should go for $150, $200. There's some good stuff in there. Not all of it's great, but there's some good stuff.
I just mean like, are you going to get that big comic collection?
He comes back in April, and as soon as April comes, I'm gonna go there with a truck, and Jimmy's gonna help me.
Yeah, because it'll be interesting to see what to get some great stuff on there. I mean, heck, if I can get this freaking collection, maybe we'll put some of those the raw books they was talking about selling on there, because those are going to be some bangers.
Well, I mean,
sure.
I've been thinking about it too. Like, if you guys help me out with getting a collection, I'll certainly give you a cut of it too. So I might be able to shed a couple percentage points off of my take and pass them along to you too. So, do you find collections or you want to help promote it? Yeah, I'll definitely pass it along to you guys for sure. I could use all the marketing I can get. So even if you're doing a show anytime soon, I give you some cards to put on your table, and you can hand them out to people.
No doubt.
Yeah, I'd be much appreciated.
That's no problem at all. I just want to make sure that I'm not too far away if you're trying to.
Well, I guess I ship.
It doesn't really matter, right?
No.
The world is smaller than it's ever been, so.
I mean, obviously, local guys will have the benefit of picking stuff up, but
right.
I don't ship anywhere, because I was looking. I just put everything in a USPS flat rate box. They come in all sizes, and it just that's the range. It's like $7.95, $14, $29, and up and up and up. I'll just stuff that box with whatever you buy, and there you go. So I think that's the best way to do it.
Yeah, I think so too. It's just kind of standardized shipping stuff.
Either way, and I can kind of show you. This is my messy basement, but come on, things. That is the collection. This is not even 1/100th of his collection. So that's just all sitting there, and I only did one tote. One auction is one tote.
Right.
And there's so much more. And Richard's probably watching this. So
what is the best sealed wax in there? Is that 85 tops?
The 85 tops is good. I'm starting it off at $4.99. They start at $6.99 on eBay, and it should get from 8 to 9 if we're lucky.
I honestly don't understand why though.
Why? So literally, you have a chance of a Gem Min 10, Clemens, Puckett, and McGuire rookie.
Yeah, I get that, but it's like
Gem Min 10 Clemens 85 tops would go for many hundreds.
I mean,
I know, dude. I know.
I don't. I honestly, that's why I love comics so much more than sports cards, because the chances are not in your favor.
I've been saying that on my channel for a very long time. If you have a card in mind, you should go buy that card and not try to get it through wax.
Yeah,
it's not a smart move.
The fella who has the big following, the sports card guy, Jeff something, and he does the market movers too.
I can't stand that guy.
But you know what I'm talking about,
I know who you're
right?
talking about.
They opened a box, a box of, like, last year they opened a box of like 88 Fleer or whatever.
He did the metals, so he did the Fleer metals, trying to get a precious metal gem.
Well, they did an 88 Fleer box just trying to get PSA 10 Pippin rookies.
Oh yes, they did. That's right.
And Yeah, he ended up getting like 3 Pippen rookies. He got like 5 John Stockton rookies, but there was like
Well,
the
yeah,
centering.
for
The
everybody that
centering is bad on those cards.
Yeah.
So it's like,
well, for
yeah,
everybody listening, those 80s and 90s wax boxes of basketball,
yeah,
you can get up to 3 per card because the sets are so small.
they're 132 cards.
Right.
But
So
you still get 36 packs with 12
right.
cards per
So
pack.
if you if you got a
30 cards, yeah.
yeah, if you were to get a box of Jordan rookies, you'll get 2 per box. It's guaranteed 2 per box.
Yeah, you could
Maybe
get 4.
even 3.
Yeah.
No, I think 3 is the most. But yeah, you can get 2, maybe 3 Jordan rookies per box. Plus, I mean, I know those boxes go for $100,000, but now there's a Malone rookie, a Ewing rookie, Barkley's rookie, Olajuwon
rookies.
Yeah, there's who else? Spud Webb is in there, his rookie. I mean, you still have the Jordan, you still have Dr. J.
So Olajuwon's rookie,
Magic.
Barkley's rookie, Karl
Isaiah.
Malone's rookie. Yeah, Isaiah.
Yeah, there's a lot of rookies in that set.
Because there was no production sets made for what, 3 years, right?
No,
Something
I
like
think
that.
the only true Jordan rookie is the star card, and
Right.
most of the companies won't grade it because
Right.
there's so many fakes. So sports cards are weird. I was just talking to somebody. I was like, I'm not really investing. I'll do vintage sports cards, but I'm not investing in newer stuff. It's just too.
If I bought something right now, I think I'd buy a graded card if I saw it at a place,
Yeah, but even like
Like, I'm kicking myself. 2 weeks ago, my buddy and I were at a flea market, local antique mall, and they had a Burrow PSA 9 Mosaic rookie for only $30, and I should have bought it. I could have sold it for $60 this week.
Yeah.
Like, just because it's a PSA 9, it's not a PSA 10, but it's already a 9.
Nothing's wrong. It's all relative.
Yeah, so
I mean, the market there's a trickle down just because they're not 10s. I mean, even a 7 will go up relative to the market.
yeah,
If a 7's worth $20, it could be worth 35 if you're just going to flip it.
yeah, it's kind of bonkers though. What the price may be next Monday for like Burrow rookies or Jamar Chase rookies if they somehow pull it off and win the Super
Yeah,
Bowl.
I have a lot of football wax to open still. Hopefully there's some good chases in there because I have a lot of like base score and they're worth like $1 or $2
From last year?
this year.
Oh, from this year. Okay.
Yeah. All the 2021 stuff.
Oh, the 2021 stuff. Okay.
Yeah, but I still have tons of football to open. So I still have some contenders from Joe Burrow's rookie year. So I have 2 boxes of football contenders there that I might have some nice Joe Burrow rookies in it. Who knows?
Yeah, hopefully you got a autographed ticket.
Oh, that would be nice. That would be nice. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't gotten around to open it. There's a lot of football back there. I still have that Ben Bowler box I haven't opened from Bowman.
Did you guys see, Jim, this is sports cards, but you think it's crazy still. So this past week, a Tom Brady 2000 playoff contenders auto ticket sold. It was only graded an 8.5. There only was 100 of them made. There are, what did they say? There's 13 or something like that exist, or 23 or something like that exist in an 8.5. 7 exist in a 9. None are known to exist higher.
No 10s?
No 10s, or even 9.5s.
No 9.5s.
Yeah. The 8.5, Jim, this is an 8.5. There are 7 graded higher.
Wait for it.
Sold for $2.2 million. And there are 7 cards graded higher, and that's with like 40 or 50 copies never having been graded still of the 100 copies. Just insane. Freaking insane. So certainly the rationale for for why people may go insane trying to buy a box that has a very, very small chance of getting whatever you want in the box. But
yeah, it's literally it's lottery tickets.
It's much worse than lottery tickets.
It is worse than lottery tickets. But I mean,
like Powerball tickets for sure.
Do you know that the 2011 Topps Update jumbo boxes are like $20,000 to $30,000 just to maybe get one Trout rookie, which in a Gem Mint 10 is only worth $4,000.
Yeah,
you're spending $25,000 to maybe get a $4,000 card.
Right.
Just go buy a $4,000 card. Like, what are you doing? The logic makes no sense. You are not getting two. Maybe like 1 in 20,000, you might get a two if Trout's on the very first pack.
Yeah.
Maybe you get one on the last pack. That's two. You're still spending $25,000 to get $8,000 worth of cards.
Yes. Yeah.
It's stupid.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just ridiculous. I say all the time on my channel when I'm opening up wax, do not do this to get the cards you want.
Right.
Like, I'm doing it because it's fun and I don't really care. Go buy the cards you want. You want a Griffey, an 89 Upper Deck Griffey rookie, you can go buy for $150.
Right.
A box of 89 Upper Deck is like $400.
And the crazy part about baseball is there's no guarantee you get a Griffey rookie in a box.
Yeah, and the only thing worse than baseball is football. Those sets are massive.
Well, because the baseball sets are
700,
660 to 792 from the junk wax era.
Yep.
And you only got 432 cards in the biggest boxes from that time period. So you're guaranteed to only get, even if you had no doubles, to get about 60% of the set.
Yeah. Yeah, it's very, very risky.
Yeah. So, some crazy crap. Well, what's on the horizon? I am really excited to get my submission, this next submission back from CGC. I checked today and it moved to grading and encapsulation, so now by May I should have it.
And mine hasn't moved at all?
Yours was still in grading and encapsulation. So now that's crazy because yours was received in 35 days earlier than mine and is considered fast track. Now yours has been sitting in grading and encapsulation though for what, 4 weeks at this point since
longer
Christmas?
than that. It's got to be 2 months. Was it like right around Thanksgiving? I thought it moved into that, didn't it? Or am I wrong?
I don't think so. I think just about when I got my submission back. So what was that, like right before Christmas, right?
Yeah.
But still they're punishing you for something.
I know what they're punishing me. I know what they're punishing me for.
And I think
I put a first appearance of Ghost Rider in for $300.
Duh. Where's my stuff at? Like,
I'm not doing that. I'm not doing it. Then they're gonna put me on the bottom of.
Do you think they're gonna bury you even deeper?
I think they're gonna put me on the bottom of another pile.
You think they're just gonna take my 22 books? And
put
it in front
you
of
said
yours?
that your first appearance of Batgirl's $300, and your first Sandman is $300. They're mad at me.
You have a Detective 359 in there?
First Batgirl?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. There's a first Batgirl, first
That's a book you want to get back now, for sure.
Yeah. First Batgirl, first Sandman, first Mysterio, first
Ghost Rider.
First Ghost Rider.
Speaking of Ghost Rider, did you hear the rumor
about the Walking Dead dude?
No, that Ghost Rider may be one of the cameos in Multiverse of Madness.
Well, I heard no spoilers, but I heard a lot of people are going to be in Multiverse of Madness.
Oh yeah, I mean they've been throwing them out like.
I've heard Ghost Rider. I've heard Tobey Maguire. I've heard Professor X. I heard Wolverine. I heard
Ian McKellen.
I never heard Ian McKellen. Well, there's another.
Ed Norton is the Hulk.
I didn't hear that one either. Oh my god.
Did you hear the one where the alternate Tony Stark was Tom Cruise?
Tom Cruise. Actually, somebody has a picture from set. So there is an on-set picture that Tom Cruise might be alternate universe Tony Stark.
Oh my God.
It's fun. It is fun.
Yeah, but like, they did Spider-Man right, and I just don't want there to be so many stupid cameos that like the movie becomes about the cameo as opposed to.
Well, but you're still so these would all be like split-second cameos because you're talking about just like I can imagine
Brad Pitt and Deadpool.
Yeah,
right?
There's gonna be some kind of scene where it's just chaos, and you're gonna get these little snapshots of like, oh shit, oh, it's kind of like all the Spider-Man guys inside the cloud. Like it's gonna be like, okay,
right,
there it is. I see that. It's gonna be super quick, but.
When I watched it the second time, I saw what you and Jim were talking about Rhino. I mean, it's clearly Rhino.
And clearly Craven too. Those two were very obvious. But yeah, I don't know about the Felicia Hardy Black Cat one. I was like, I don't know about that one.
I didn't see. Is there people that are taking still frames?
Yeah, it's Rorschach. It's like the one that's Scorpion maybe, and then the other one that's like Ultimate, like the Iron Spider, the Superior Spider-Man. Like that one kind of fits, I guess, but it's all Rorschach. It's like looking at clouds. I see a peacock riding a dinosaur. There you go.
Right. Right. Somebody sees a rocket ship, the other person sees a T-Rex.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. So anyway, I got this one too. Cool. I love these John Tyler Christopher books, but this is like one of the harder Spider-Man Star Wars figures to get. A Man-O-Man.
Okay.
I actually had one of these as a kid. He has like a big staff with shrunken heads on him. He's like in the movie for like a split second.
Remember, dude, that I helped sort all his books in his garage, and I said I found all his killer. So I went down to try and buy some books from him this weekend, and I found a bunch of books, but they were all just either too high priced, or not in good shape. And I found 4 or 5 copies of Thrawn 1 for him in his thing, and 2 of them were the action figure variant. And it looked like the other books sold. He just priced this at the high price on Key Collector, so he priced it at $60.
Mm-hmm.
And even though it was like pristine when I found it for him, it now has spine ticks. I don't know what he did to transport it from A to B, but I was like, dude, now you have this priced at the high raw price, and you've damaged it.
Any chance it's a different book?
Different copy, you mean?
Yeah.
Probably not, because basically he shut down his comic shop, and a lot of the books I was finding those bangers for were still in the
he has no initiative to look for them himself, so you kind of did all the work for him. And he's not giving you discounts for helping him?
No, he's kind of an interesting dude. He's a super nice guy, but
when you go back there, he knows you. Like, you guys are cool.
Yeah. No, we chit-chatted for quite a bit the other day.
He's not helping you out, huh?
Well, he just I think what it looks like is I think somebody else got the same kind of win that I got, where the first couple times I went and bought, $20. He had this deal. Any book less than $30, it was 20 books for $100. So if they were $3 or they were $30, didn't matter.
$5 flat fee.
20, yeah, and so I got a bunch of great. I mean, I got that Heir to the Empire for $4.
Mm-hmm.
So I got actually 4 of the Heir to the Empire books. Number 1, which came back in 8.5. Pretty good for $4.
I'm still surprised that scratch one came back, and was it 9.2?
Yeah, but I mean, that book was like stupid clean, other than that scratch.
Yeah, no, I know.
Yeah, so
It's just funny though that they don't get you on that, but they hit you hard on some of the other books. It's like I don't get it. It's just not. It's so inconsistent. Like
Yeah, I mean, like that bindery tear on that on that New Mutants, like that's clearly a manufacturing tear. That's not a anything else, and it's that's maybe that might be a 4-grade flaw because there's no other overt thing that's wrong with that.
No, there is. When you look at it closer, when I give it back to you, it looks like there's like some friction rub on the front where the color's missing. It's like faded. It's so definitely a 9.0 is strong for that book. I definitely, if it went 8.5, I would have been disappointed. But if it went 9.2, I would have been like, okay, I think 9.0 is a good grade for it.
Yeah,
you'll see when you get it.
I'm concerned about my ASM 300 because it's got that schmutz on Spidey's face. It's got like that little schmutz on the.
Is it repairable? I don't remember.
No, it's not terrible at all. But
no, repairable. Is it something I can remove or?
Oh, I don't think so. You'd have to look at it. I mean, I think it's in your possession right now anyway.
It's right in front of me.
Yeah. Yeah, you'd have to look at it. But that book is very clean as well. Like, and again, I bought it for very little money, so I'll be absolutely fine. But
what do you want to do with Bob's books? You want me to clean and press and just make a submission and do the credit card thing? I mean, you can even walk them through it.
Yeah,
like, I
think that's probably what we'll do. I mean, because I think we need to get that Blade book graded. That book just keeps going up and up and up. So
that'll definitely speed your books along because what will happen is it won't be walkthrough. It might actually be walkthrough. Is it over $3,000 now?
I don't think so. I think his is probably you'd be better to know. I think it's probably either 6.57 or 7.5 that book.
So it's close. You'll definitely have the higher end, but so that one does get also a designation on the side of the box.
Yeah, because the 7.5 I think is going to be 2,600 or so.
So it's over 1,000 and under 3.
Yeah. So Jim, that Bob's Tomb of Dracula 10 is just on fire. I think it's probably like a north of $2,500.
That's crazy, man.
So the real question about that one, because I had told him, that the Eternals books had come down quite a bit. He was still interested in getting them slabbed. So
you said he's got nothing in him, so why not?
Yep.
I want to see where Rick's books are.
I can't imagine that Rick's books wouldn't be with you. I mean, when did they ship? Friday?
Submission shipped.
Did you look at the grades?
Arrived at USPS. I don't want to look at the grades. Tracking history. It's in Tampa.
It's still in Tampa?
Yeah.
When did it ship? Saturday?
It shipped on the 7th. It was in Tampa, so it's the 9th. It's probably left Tampa. It's probably on its way up here. So probably get it Friday or Saturday. Because I know when they gave me the tracking on it, it took them a couple days for it to even land on USPS and get scanned. So it's like it just sat in a pile. Yep, I'm still there for grading, encapsulating, and imaging.
Did you and Rick do a grade prediction before you sent them?
A +4 is what I would like to see on the X-Men, and I would like to see a somewhere between a 5, 6.5 on the Sandman. Depending on who looks at it, I don't know what we're gonna get, but I'd like to see anywhere between a 5 and a 6.5. I'm hoping for a 6 or above.
And then you hope that the X-Men gets a 4?
Yeah, 4 at least. But even a 3.5 he'll make money on it. He'll just make less money on it. So he's still good. Even like the 2.5s are now more within the time that he bought it. 2.5 would have been break even. 2.5 is now almost double what he paid.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So it's nuts. Like that book has gone crazy. I'll be right back. number 2.
So Jimbo, yeah, you have to check out. You check out Comic Tom, the Comic Tom website right now. You can see what your Thor 20 variant cover will look like. It's pretty cool. I can't remember who the artist is. It's not Johnny Desjardins, who is an artist that does a lot of his exclusives, and I think it's pretty cool. A really actually cool artist, but it's a very, very cool cover.
Oh. Number 20, you said?
Yeah, do you see it?
Yeah, I see it. Right up in front. Yeah, that is a badass cover.
Who is the artist, Jim?
Oh, it's an Alex Maleev cover.
Oh, is that who it is?
Yeah.
The variant?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Alex Maleev.
I think both the things this month are pretty big books, because that's obviously a key book. That's
so there's a Stray Dogs Dog Days
that's
number 1.
That's right. Yeah, the Stray Dogs book and the Thor 20 are the books for this month.
Wait, it says yours was delivered?
Huh?
Oh, December 20th. I got scared there for a second. That was your 19 books.
Yeah, it's my 22 books. Oh,
it's in grading and capsuling, and I thought you said it shipped.
No.
Oh, okay.
This Space Cadet is a Nate Johnson cover.
Yeah, he does all of the kids' books.
Oh.
Dolph, is in that 22 book submission. Are those 2 Micronauts books that I had? Are those in that submission? Micronauts 1 and Micronauts 8?
Nope.
Where did those books go?
I might have them here. Do you want me to look?
Oh, yeah. I thought I submitted those already.
We still got another half.
Yeah, maybe they're in that other half.
Do you want me to look real quick? Do you want to go over what I still have of yours?
Yeah, sure. Jim, Alex Maleev is one of the artists that you collect, isn't he? Or just an artist?
He's not one of the ones I collect. He was a cusp. He was a cusp one. Maleev did a lot of really awesome Daredevil. He did. I think he's most well known for his Daredevil work.
Yeah, Jim. The Stray Dogs cover is by the original artist of Stray Dogs title, which is cool.
Omega Red.
Yeah. And that's a newsstand, right?
Lethal Protector. Yeah, newsstand. There's your Spidey. I see.
Yeah, you see the mark on his face?
Yeah, that's not coming out of there.
No, it's not coming out.
No.
Is there any spine ticks in that?
Spine ticks?
On the 300?
Yes. Yeah, there's one right in the middle.
Just one, though, right?
Yeah, just one. In fact, I might want to press that again.
Yeah, that book's freaking clean. Other than that, I just hope it gets north of a 9.
Your Angela.
Yeah.
Jubilee. I got your Micronauts right here.
Okay.
Micronauts.
I got your Micronauts right here.
I got your Micronauts Night Vision Scarlet Witch.
Yeah.
Your first Darkhawk newsstand. Your Gambit newsstand.
Yeah, that's lower grade though. That book.
Spawn 1. Your first Joaquin.
Joaquin.
This is first full Joaquin.
Full Joaquin, yeah. Yeah, those. I mean, the triumvirate. I should definitely get graded.
Yeah.
298, 299, 300.
Your Cletus.
Yeah.
Cletus, come on, Cletus.
Come on, please, come
the other
on.
one.
Is 298 the one that's got that tiny tear at the top?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
I'd rather be on 298 than 299.
Micronauts 8. Silver Surfer 44 and the Grendel 1. That's it. That's what I got for you. And I got those 3 slabs too. I didn't know what you wanted to do with those.
Yeah,
I'm cracking the one for you.
Yeah, and I want to resubmit the Turtles book too because I just can't see it being an 8.
Yeah, sure. Let's do that. And then what was the other one? Was that the sensational? Not sensational She-Hulk. Do I only have 2 or do I have 3 slabs?
Well, Jimmy's got the sensational She-Hulk is Jimmy's.
Oh right, I have 4 slabs here actually.
The She-Hulk is Jim's.
Oh no, I have 5 slabs here. All right, I got a. What the hell is that? I got a Star Slayer 8. Are we cracking this?
That's Jimmy's. No, I think we just get those to Jim because
he gave them to me.
I paid to get them graded for him.
All right, so that's Jim. Oh, and his sensational She-Hulk. This is Jimmy's too.
Yeah, and unfortunately the She-Hulk is gorgeous, but they're noting that the stupid spine, right? The
boundary tear.
And it doesn't look like we're gonna fix that grade because of the stupid stock.
So this one we're resubmitting for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, because that's got to be 2 grades higher than what it is.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Oh yeah,
Secret Wars.
That's got mystery. That's mystery 9.
So crack it.
Yeah.
And then this one I'm doing for you. I owe you this one.
And unfortunately, I
clearly didn't touch it at all, and it just got submitted. It is shit.
I'm clearly going to have to. I'm going to have to get my Secret Wars 1 back to you too, because like a giant oaf, I stepped on the corner and cracked the slab. So.
All right. So yeah, we'll do a reslab on that one.
Yeah, I mean, I'm in zero hurry to get those things done, but.
Yeah, this poor thing. What was I thinking? 5-5. Whoops.
Ruh-roh.
Let's see.
So yeah, in that, Dolph, what you said about the about submitting everything in a similar category, right? A similar vintage. And
I mean, Erod says no. It makes no difference. What do you think?
I don't know. I mean, we'll see when we get that next submission back because it's 22 books and they're pretty much all modern. The oldest book in there is Jim and I both have the X-Men Annual 14 in there. Yeah. And then everything else is in a Jim, your Adam Hughes Catwoman's what, 2007, 2008?
Yeah, I think so, right around there.
That's probably the oldest book in there, aside from the because everything else is modern. It's the Venom 3. It's the Riri's first appearance, Riri's cameo, Ironheart 1, 4 copies of Kate Bishop Hawkeye 1, Wolverine Origins first Dakin, Venom 3, Donny Cates Venom run. Not 3, 2. 3 is the first null, right? So I wish it was 3, but it's 2. And what else is in there? Oh, first Marvel .1, first Sam Alexander's in there.
Yeah, it's a good one.
And they're all modern. Those books are all new.
I can't even get an edge.
Oh, Jace, I did have I have that Catwoman. That's the playoff of Lone Wolf and Cub.
Oh yeah. Oh, you had that already?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Jim, there's a book I sent you that I kept forgetting to tell you that I sent you. It's an interesting Predator book. It's like an Aliens vs. Predator book, Dark Horse book.
Okay.
And it's from 88 or 89, which makes it a relatively old Alien Predator book. But it's a cover that I had not seen before.
It's a Dark Horse?
Yeah, it's a close up of Predator's face unmasked.
Um,
I sent it to Jimmy in my submission in the package, the care package they sent you guys on Monday. But the post office let me send it media mail because they said what's in here, and I said books, and I said all books, and it's like it's 22 board books. I didn't say there was some comic books in there too, but the 90% of that box is board books. So they sent a media mail, which is going to probably be a little slower than regular first
media mail's
class.
slow, but it's cheap.
Yeah. So, but it's still not going to be that slow. But I swear to God that I packed that box so tight you could run over it with a tank and it'd be all right.
I don't want to run over it with a tank.
I don't want you to run over it with a tank either, but you could.
You know what that sound is?
And it doesn't really matter because your button books are already destroyed anyway.
Yeah, that's the way I like them.
Jim, there's some books in there for Emery Jones that I think the kids only read once or twice.
I hope it's not going to be a long night with Emery again.
Really? Is it looking like that?
Or is it sounding like that?
She and Amanda aren't feeling well, so it could be a long night.
It has been removed. There's the inner well.
That inner well, yeah.
That's the hard part.
Dolph, I don't know if you watch Mint Hunter Comics, James from Mint Hunter Comics, his channel.
Sometimes.
But he had two unboxings this week, and it was very similar to my last unboxing.
Oh yeah, you did. Is that the one you sent to me?
Yeah, I think so.
But
yeah,
he did have similar results where equally disappointing.
Looking at where the flaw could potentially be, and then also not getting any graders notes. I was like, oh man, I feel this video so hard right now.
All right. Bye. We're gonna
Well, gentlemen, should we call it a night?
Cracking that one.
Yeah.
And
yeah. There's no way it's a 9.
And cracking the turtles.
Yeah. There's no way that's a 9. There's no way the turtles is an 8.
There's no way that turtles is an 8. I agree.
And the difference between an 8 and a 9 on that turtles book is like $100 or $200. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
Definitely worth $17 to crack and resubmit.
Or whatever it is now, 19 or 20, whatever it is.
Now, right.
Yep.
At least these things are easy to...
I actually saw a non-newsstand at a flea market, at an indoor flea market the other day for only $45.
Really?
But they were closing, so I might try and swing by there and pick it up this weekend because it looked pretty clean. All things turtles are pretty hot again right now. So.
Yep. I'll save these little tabbies too. It's been ejected.
You're getting pretty good at that.
Oh, I'm good at it. Definitely good at it. I've done it quite a few times.
I was gonna say that's the unfortunate part that you had to do it a couple of times.
Was my She-Hulk again an 8-0?
8-0, yeah, which is crazy. It's crazy that spine knocks it down that much because the corners on that thing are razor sharp.
Yeah, you might want to resubmit it and get an 8.5 at least.
And the colors are great too.
I know guys that they'll just keep resubmitting till they get the number they want, and they eventually do.
That's insane, though. I mean, that's the same rationale of buy your grade, like.
I mean, it makes sense though. If you're, because I know that one guy that I forgot, Comic Book Investors, whatever. I mean, he had a 9.4 that he got up to a 9.8 just by resubmitting it. It just depends on who you get.
Was it a giant book?
Yeah, no, a 9.8 meant all the world, like hundreds and thousands of dollars.
Yeah. Well, boys, I got to be back at work pretty early again tomorrow, so
Well, I
think
got
I
a
might.
question. I got a question for you guys.
Yeah,
Does Wednesday still make sense, or is there a day that works better?
Wednesday for me is makes sense because I do not have my children on Wednesday nights, so and I
Well,
um,
there won't be any Boba Fett that you have to catch up on after
this
this
is this is true.
That
This is
is
true.
true.
when you get home.
Now the question is, Dolph, if Chris wants to join us, does Wednesdays work for
He
him,
said
or is
next
it
Wednesday
doesn't
should
really?
be no problem. He just, for some reason, he had a second shift today.
Okay.
Um, yeah, there's definitely a side that's better because it's always like
I may have a book that I'll be excited about next week.
oh yeah,
That will be Star Wars appropriate and Adam Hughes appropriate.
Oh, you got the Princess Leia?
It's more for me than it's not one of the comics that's like.
yeah, I'm just not seeing it on this.
But
book.
he did a custom cover for a San Diego Comic-Con program, and it was a Star Wars.
Oh, that's cool.
It's beautiful. So
Cool.
Those Comic-Con books can really have some value to them as well.
Yeah. Man, I don't. How the hell did this get a 9.0?
Don't know. You know, Dolph, I was kind of annoyed at Secret Wars 1 getting a 9.6 too, because it also has no visible issues. So now that I accidentally stepped on the corner of it and cracked the case, maybe if maybe I could, that is another book that in a 9.6 is worth about $160, and in a 9.8 is like a $400 book all day long.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Man, they should have an option just to sell the inner well. It presents nice.
Yeah, right.
What else? All that other stuff, like just sell them like sealed in these inner wells. All right.
All right, boys.
We'll get that one done for you. We'll get those 3 done for you.
I got to shove off to Buffalo.
What's
yeah, I
in
gotta go
Buffalo?
to sleep. Try and get as much as I can in between the
whales.
Bubs waking up.
All right, good night, Internet.
I will end this right now. Good night, all.
All right, it's a top 10 to top 20 next week, though Dolph has already shown us his.
I have,
could
but
change.
I can start reviewing other movies. I could see maybe Dune will go like 10 higher.
Because Borat's really on a steep trajectory. Borat's going to creep into the top.
I mean, listen, there are more jokes per second in Borat than there are in Dune. That's for sure.
Oh my god.
Does that hurt you that I have Borat? Borat is a funnier movie for me. Well, that part though, when what's his name died, was pretty funny. Sorry.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
All right, guys.
See you later.
Yeah.